Hi ladies, Sharon this week. How are you? Well, you know, we're going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of putting my other videos first, I want to put this one first so we can have a little chit-chat. We're just going to talk about several little things that have been coming up and what have you. First of all, I don't know about your week, but mine has been hell on wheels last week, okay? I got to tell you what happened. You're freaking not going to believe it. After my last video was actually, I think it was that morning when I did the last video, I had gone into the refrigerator, grabbed my vitamin C to use it, and I knew I didn't have a whole lot left, but of course, it's in a dark bottle, right? And you can't check the consistency until you start dropping it out. Well, I was rushing around trying to get things done, you know, because I knew I had to film, blah, 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 and 5 million other things to do. Well, I just put it out, didn't pay any attention, rubbed it together, started patting it on my face. A little bit later, all of a sudden, my face is on fire. We're talking about fire! Call the fire department. Jesus, please help me, help me. I mean, it was that bad. I was screaming, I was yelling. We couldn't get it to calm down for the longest. But I went ahead and, managed to finish the filming. Right after that, all of this just started to hang and wrinkle. Everything started drawing up. It was gross. I called the dermatologist. Help me, what do I do? Help me, my face is on fire. She said, what did you do? She said, well, you probably, use some old vitamin C. In other words, it was getting to the point where it's ready to expire. And I said, what? She said, yeah, did you notice if it was gold in color? I didn't notice anything. You know how I'm so hyper-expressed around you think. She said, well, that I can assure you is it. She said, first of all, saturate yourself in some cortisone cream. Then put some CeraVe cream, all over your face. And then that evening start using your mask again and wait a week and your face may be back to normal. If not, come in and see me. I said, are you freaking kidding me? No makeup, walking around, look like a dried up prude. All of this, now see, some of this is still falling. Y'all can't see it, but if you blow me up, you can see it's still all kind of dry and wrinkly. I mean, we're trying to save my face. But I just want to let you all know, for sure, check your vitamin C. Don't be like Sharon now and not look at the color before you put it on, because vitamin C has a short shelf life, as you well know. So if you get it down to the gold part, it's not good anymore, and it can do damage to your skin. I promise you it can do damage. I had even sent a note to Natalie. I said, oh my gosh, Natalie, burn my face. I'm gone, fried. It's all over. At first, as soon as Natalie sent me a note about mask, Sharon, mask, I said, I am. So, I mean, it was terrible. Well, that was the first thing, okay? So I've been walking around, just trying to wear my sunglasses and trying not to go out where I'm going to be discovered, because I couldn't wear makeup or do anything except keep cortisone on it and all this cream and stuff. Okay, right when I think it can't get any worse, right? My girlfriend calls me. And she is my other hairdresser when, my daughter, is out of pocket, then she does my hair. Okay, so she's from the UK. Oh, Sharon, found the most fabulous woman to take care of our twat, baby. Fabulous, meaning bikini waxing. Okay, she says, oh, I went to her, I just love her now. She's really different. The way she does things is different, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, I was getting ready to take a phone call from a client, so I just jotted her number down. I didn't wait to hear all the rest of the details. Made an appointment with her. Very posh skincare spa, slash bikini wax place here in Dallas. And I had no idea I was going to be able to get in that soon, except, my girlfriend recommended me and she had my name and blah. In any case, I got in within a couple of days. And so, all right, are you ready for this? She was from Germany. Her name was Beulah. At least that's what everybody called her. Now, think about this for a minute. Beulah, I was in trouble. I was in trouble. I thought to myself, because when I hear the name Beulah, I think, and she's German, big broad shoulders, tall, big. I was, okay, well, you know how I am. Pay no attention. So I'm going in there, and she's saying, okay, well, pick out your style. Pick out my style. Just kind of clean me up, make me pretty. It's not like I got a lot of action going on, and I need a runway or a diamond shape or a heart shape, right? I mean, just make me presentable, please. Well, immediately, I'm standing there, in the little apron type, thing. She just kind of throws me up on this table. Now, mind you, I'm 5 feet tall, but I'm a plus-size gal. Can I tell you, Beulah could pick me up and slap me on that table. Already mine's got this big. I was in some deep squat. I mean, deep squat. Well, she proceeds to throw these legs open. She's slopping the wax and everything all over me. And I said, now this isn't going to hurt, is it? And not that I'm not used to bikini waxes. I've been having them all my life. But I haven't had any in a while. Only because her skin gets so thin everywhere, including our growing, okay, girlfriends and thereof. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, well, it's not going to be any big deal. But, whew, boy, so I thought to myself, she's just going to be really quick with this. That's it. She's just going to be quick. She wasn't quick, okay? I mean, she was quick, but she took the quick with the quick. When I tell you, she was ripped, and when she was doing that, I was going, I mean, girls, I thought I had died and gone to hell. Now I'm already having trouble with my face burned off. Now my twat's on fire. She proceeds to take me, throws me on my back. One hand she took, I know that's how she spread those butt cheeks, and she's waxing there. I had planned on getting waxed there. It's not like I have anything going. I'm not married. OMG. So I'm burning from the back and I'm burning from the front. And I said, oh, we need something. I'm burning. So she puts the stuff on. It was still burning. It wouldn't stop burning. She says, oh, you're just thin-skinned. It'll be all right. How can it be all right? I looked in the mirror, did this, did that. I said, oh my God, my skin is gone along with this. Girls, I promise you, when I walked out of there from this horrible experience, I was walking like I had a cob between my legs. Honey, I was on fire. I walked past 2 of the shops in the mall, and 2 of the gals, I guess, were just standing out there, waiting for customers to come in. They go, oh, you went to see Beulah, huh? When people everywhere notice how you're walking, they know where you've been, so she must have a reputation. Needless to say, I have been walking like I had a kink in my get-along. My face is on fire. I look haggard. It's just been terrible. I'm just starting to heal everywhere. I mean, when I came home, I literally had to put ice packs on my twat, my groin, and between my rear end. What do? You stick an ice pack between there. I just took some frozen peas, and I tried to squeeze it in my big old butt cheeks. So when I sat down, I'd have something cool there too. I have been suffering. So I said, this is just not a good week. So that is why I'm a little late getting these videos out, ladies, because between my sore crack and my twat here being on fire and all the skin off my face was burned, I mean, what more? I guess it's because Mercury's going to be retrograde this week. And that's my ruling planet. Maybe that's it, huh? Girls, I can't go through this anymore. I mean, I don't know what else is going to happen, but I'm going to keep you posted, right? But if you come to Dallas, beware if you're ever recommended to anyone but Beulah. Okay? That scared me. I mean, I'll never go back again. She was quick. She was fast. I mean, she got everything nice and clean, but I have no skin. And I've been on fire. And when I sit, because, you know, it's hard to sit when you got a package of peas in the crack of your ass, you know. I'm sitting on a pillow still, and, you know, I'm still nursing my groin. Please, terrible. Okay, I got to tell you about a few little items that I got turned on to. You're going to love this. All right, as you all well know, all the Korean products are the big thing right now. Big, giant, major, okay? Well, I was told you have just got to start using Placenta Serum on your face. You know me, I try everything else, right? But I got this Original Skin Energy Placenta 45 by, I think the company is called Maison. Now, this is the greatest. As a matter of fact, I kind of attribute that to my healing this week. I haven't tried on my twat or my barrier yet, but I might. And see, it just comes out in a dropper, and you just put about 4 drops in your hands, rub it together, and just, you know, pat it all over your face. Now, you can use this morning and evening. I just have used it once a day. I may try twice a day, but I can tell you, this stuff is fabulous, and it's not expensive at all. I'm going to put the link down below because I found this on Amazon for you, so you can get it on Amazon. Love it, love it, love it. While I was still looking at the, I guess it's Maison website, I also noticed, and I've heard so much about the Snail Repair Intensive Ampules. Girlfriends, honey, can we talk? We're going so Korean, I'm going to be speaking it fluently. But I found this on Amazon as well. Now, I have not started using this, so I can't tell you what it's like, you know, and how well it works. I can just tell you about the placenta. But this also is a dropper, and you would squirt it out and do the same thing. Now, I understand you can use them both. You can use one in the morning and one in the evening, or you can use them both at the same time. It just doesn't matter. But they're in dark bottles, so you don't want to expose them to too much sunlight. I am so excited, though, about the placenta. I mean, I am very excited because this, you know, stem cells, gotta have them out, girlfriends, whatever it takes. Oh, yes. And then, I've got to tell you, I just had to order another bottle of my glycolic cleanser. Now, this is Glo-therapeutics. I already went through 1 full bottle. I absolutely love this stuff. I wash with it 2 to 3 times a week. In lieu of using the glycolic acid that I was doing, only because this is fast and easy. And this is 10% in this glycolic cleanser. I haven't been, I had to order a new bottle, but I'm waiting until next week, until I kind of get this settled down just a bit more, and then I'll go back to using this. So just had to tell you, darlings, had to. I want to say one thing. Last week I had tons of comments asking me about my iQuad that I had used, the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm wearing it again today. And yes, I absolutely love that quad. It's the quad for the Uptown Girl, along with the Bitch Perfect lipstick that I am wearing. So you all have to try it. She has just come out with a new palette, and it's soft and it's pretty and it's gorgeous. As a matter of fact, I believe Nisha is putting out a video on it to show you the look. And I'll put Nisha's link below. That way I don't have to do it, just leave it to Nisha. She's so ready with it, get ready with me. But it is the most beautiful look. When I went and bought that palette, which was, it was $75 is what that one was. It's new, but it's so pretty. And the colors blend so well, and it's so finely milled. But it does give you a softer look. You'll have to build a little of the eye color more. But if you watch Nisha's video, it's going to show you everything. But I am very excited about using that. Because in summer, it's kind of like you want to tone some of it down. Do you know what I mean? I changed my nail color, ladies. OMG, gotta tell ya. Tashiana turned me on yesterday. As a matter of fact, she felt sorry for me because I've had a week of hell. And so she decided she was going to treat her Mimi to pedicure and fills of my gel. You know, I had the gel on top of my acrylics. And so she took me to this new place that she's going to, and honey, I have to tell you about this place, called Onyx. Girls, you walk in, there is a full bar all the way across the room. Yes, bar, as in have a drink, bar. It's gorgeous. Everything is marble. Up on the ceiling, it's the light purple neon look like in a nightclub. And then they have the lime green over here. They have 4 different televisions going and all this music going. I mean, this, you talk posh. I loved this place. And it's fairly new, but it's just taken off. I mean, it was like wall-to-wall people. And every single person in there spoke English. Yay! And so we could communicate really well, but they changed my color to this. And it's like such a faint pink. It's almost off-white looking. But they did a fabulous job, and they were so fast. I was out of there in 45 minutes. That included the feet and this and the total I can't talk today. Reflexology massage and the paraffin and the whole 9 yards. So they're whipping it out. And of course that was after I'd had 2 glasses of wine while I was at it. And that's why it went so fast. Had a good time, loved it. Okay. There, and I you know, this is not something I usually cover, but I'm going to. We all had been talking lately. I said we all. Let me backtrack. There was a very large group of ladies that had been a little bit concerned about, let's say, buying views. Now, when we buy views, we pay a particular company. Well, we don't, but some people do. They pay a particular company, I call them scam artists myself, to do all this SEO stuff. Whatever they do, they bring views to your channel or your station. They can send likes, generally hardly ever get subscribers out of it, but mostly views. And you ask me, well, why would anybody want to send views? If you're a fairly new channel, a year under, you might want to pump up your station. You might want to bring more people to your channel. Perhaps by showing that you have a lot of views, you are going to entice sponsors. Okay, first of all, no to all of it. What I did, I took it to the big guns for all of the answers to these questions. First of all, when I say big guns, I took it to the YouTube marketing groups. Okay, the ones that do the creator videos and everything for YouTube. And I got all the information, and I wanted to go over that with you. First of all, I'm going to say this. By the time I got all of this information, I can only tell you that anyone, and especially in our group, I would hate to think we would have anyone with that low of integrity, but let's say we did. If anyone in our group decided to do something like that, I would say, cheater. Yes, it's cheating. And they don't stay. That was the beautiful thing that I found out about. Not only are you eventually going to get your site taken down, you'll be banned, and you're going to move all the way to the end on Google. This is something that we cannot do. But I do know when we had been having all these discussions for the last week that there are a lot of people that do buy views. First of all, I want to go over some of this because, I mean, this is a service violation according to YouTube. A violation. Meaning when you clicked agree, when you signed up to have a YouTube channel, it means you cannot buy views. You cannot, purchase likes or any of this. I mean, you have to work your way up the ladder like we all do. So that was a no-no. That means if we get caught, then we could lose our channel altogether. They will take it down, shut it down. You'll never ever be able to have another channel again. Second thing of all, they mentioned to me that there are social media teams that are constantly monitoring millions of accounts daily to make sure that our content is correct and that our account security is all in place. And if it's not, boom, they'll shut you, they report you and they shut you down. Not only that, but the big guns had also told me that, you'll always have one fan that doesn't really care for you at all, and they can report you, and you'll still get shut down, regardless. I mean, if you are doing things like this, you need to stop, and you need to stop immediately. I don't think anybody that puts in so much time and effort and money like we all do want to lose our channel. That would be a tremendous loss to most of us. Not only that, it can get expensive buying views. Now, you could go on Fiverr and pay $5 or $10 or something, and you'll find these guys want to earn some money on the side. And they'll say, "Oh, I'll bring you 250 views today, or 1,000 views, or 2,000 views." But you understand, they may be on there for the minute, but no one signs up as a subscriber. No one is really on your channel. That's not helping you at all. It's only bringing you further down in the rankings of Google. You cannot do this. Don't do this. This is going to hurt you. Now, there are some other people that advertise in different companies that say they'll do it for a higher fee even. But it goes back to the same dadgum thing. Excuse my dogs. They're excited today and they're barking. And you have to excuse that. Then also, they had mentioned to me that you could get listed, black marketed to every scammer on earth. It's like you have an open door when you do things like that. When you accept these people, because they could be the scammers going in, they're going to get every bit of your address, your full name, where you live, and that can be extremely dangerous. They were just telling me not too long ago that there had been several, but one in particular, YouTuber, it was a younger gal in the beauty area, got terrified and someone actually broke into her home, and it was because she had bought views. This person was somebody that was one of the views that had on her channel and thought she was sexy and cool, and he was a stalker and he was crazy. Excuse me, hello, can we talk? That's extremely dangerous. That's totally off the wall. Not counting on what they could do to everything else you've got going, your telephone and your computer. Forget it. We don't need all that. The next thing is you got to think about brand loyalty. I mean, you do. The whole idea of YouTube is not just to get on and try on some new makeup. Everybody kind of is in a niche, if you know what I mean. Let's take me, for instance. I'm going to do a lot of Q&As, and I'm going to do a lot of chit-chat, because that's what I do. I'm going to empower you. I'm going to make you feel like $1 million before you leave the place. I'm going to talk makeup. I love skincare, and that's my thing. Each one of us has our own thing. I have so many people say, "Well, Sharon, why don't you do Get Ready With Me's?" Because everybody else does Get Ready With Me's. What's so unique? And everybody's doing it the same way, too. But what sets you up, as something different is like, let's say, for instance, two people come to mind. Nisha and Stephanie Lang, that have channels, specialize in hooded eyes, and they're excellent with Get Ready With Me tutorials. That's what Nisha specializes in, our eyes. And bar none, she's the best in the West, East, North, and South when you're talking hooded eyes. So everybody's got their own particular thing. These are examples I'm trying to point out to you. You need to be thinking about your brand, not how many People are coming to your channel, not sponsors. Build up your brand and make sure your camera's right, make sure your lighting's right. Graduate to a makeup room if you want to be a big professional like some of the youngsters on here, you know, and have an exquisite place. Get a great videographer, get a great editor. Invest, invest, invest. But don't invest with something that's not going to work for you and could cause you to lose your channel. Now that's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, when I think about the lighting that you invest in, like I use a lot of cowboy lighting. I don't use a ring light, you know, because I just don't. I have enough sunlight coming in and I don't need anything too close to my face. Who'd want that? I mean, not when you're old like me. And, you know, then you have to think about where you're going to film. Who's going to do your filming? You know, if you're going to do it yourself, you're not going to be a big gun, right? I mean, come on. Think about what you're doing. You're doing something that isn't right. Knock it off. Okay, the next thing that they had mentioned to me is that if you want to build up subscribers, there are several things you need to do. We're not talking about just views. We're talking about subscribers. That's where it is and how you interact with them. And the retention time. How long do they stay on your video and how do they comment? That's what they're looking for to make you big and successful. Not how many just throw out that are coming to your channel, because everybody's going to pick up on it and already know that's fake. That's not the way this works, okay? The way this works is you're going to try to teach, you're going to try to share with people, you're going to try to be yourself. It's like you want everybody to know you and you want to know everybody. And they told me that when you're in a group like our 40+ group, the best way to build subscribers is to collab with each other. Next thing to do is get to know each other. Build up a friendship. Because there are some that are going to have more subscribers than you. And if they like you a lot, they're going to send people to you. You don't have to ask them. If they like you, listen to what I'm saying, they will mention you, all right? They will give you shout outs and send subscribers to you. I'm going to be honest with you. That's how I got my subscribers. Is from our big girls here that have served their time. And they said, oh, Sharon, we want to help you out. Here, I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to help you get over that 2,000 hump and reach that 3,000. I'm going to help you. I mean, they do it. That's how precious they are. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's what we are going to do for others ourselves. Now, come on. You know, we've all got to serve our time. We've got to edit. We got to put out the time. We work jobs too, you know, and the commenting, the time that is put in on commenting, that's what makes us who we are. We have to do it step by step, and we've got to do it the right way. And another thing about collabs, I can tell you this, just off the top of my head, I am at, 3,300 now. I am not going to go to somebody that's 14 or 20,000 and say, hey, will you do a collab with me? You know what they're going to say? Well, what have you got to offer me? I know what I got to offer you, but how's that going to benefit me? Do you see what I'm saying? When you're small, and that's small compared to some of these others, you have to find a way to work with them or make it beneficial to them. You usually stay within your own little group and kind of build up together. In other words, if I've got 3,300, I'm going to look for somebody in or around that same range and we can kind of collab together. But if you find somebody that's in 5,000 or 6,000 and they want to give you a shout out, boy, you better get on your hands and knees and say, thank you, Jesus, because that is a gift, a total gift. But you don't ask for it, you don't beg, you don't try to do collabs with the big guns. They'll come to you. They will come to you. If they like you, they're going to say, hey, Sharon, let's do a collab together and think of something big and cool and fun. You see what I'm saying? There you go. They will help you out if they like you. But if they don't like you, sit on it and spin a while, baby, okay? All right, I just wanted to touch on some of these things. I hope you understand this is so important about this view thing that has come up, buying the views, because that kills your integrity. It absolutely kills your integrity. Everybody else is just working themselves to death. You got to do it too. There's no easy way out of this. It takes a long time, and it takes a lot of videos. It takes a heck of a lot of comments and tons of hours. I can tell you, so many people say, well, oh my gosh, is YouTube your whole life? Oh my gosh. You know what? By the time you get through working and then you do YouTube, that's all you have time for. I mean, if you are answering all your comments, and on top of that, you're commenting on every single person. See, I try to hit on everybody within our range, because we have the list that Carol made out, and Elle has made one before, and I think Lulu did one before. And if you answer on every single person that's your subscriber, and a lot of them, the majority of your subscribers will be YouTubers, and that's only right. You want to go see what they're doing. Well, I'm crazy about them. I got to check everything out all the time, every day. And you comment on your own comments too. You don't have time for life. But you know what? That's how you build up your channel. You got to think about your brand. You got to have top-notch equipment. You got to have top-notch lighting. You got to do this. You got to do that. You know, come on. Think about it. Take a look at the young big girls like, you know, Carly Bible and, oh, Tati's great. Take a look at her. I mean, we can go down the list. Same, you know, Candy Johnson. They have all invested years and years and years to build up. And you're not going to get big major sponsors until you get up to 15 and 20,000 and then some. And those are called subscribers. People, you can get 1 million views, but if they're not going to talk to you, and if they don't stay on your channel within a length of time, the retention is the most important part that everyone looks for. Is how long do they watch your videos? What's the average time? 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 seconds? Do they not even look at all? Do you see what I'm saying? They can't click in and click out. That's hurting you, not helping you. All right, ladies, I can rant about all of that. I know I'm taking up too much of your time, because I've got some more taping I've got to do. And anyway, I've got to go doctor my okay? So I love each and every one of you ladies. I just had to come on and tell you about my week. I hope yours is a heck of a lot better. Okay, I'm going to send you all the love I can. And if y'all have any suggestions as to what I, make me feel better, please by all means let me know if you've gone through such an experience as that and how your week is. All right, ladies, I want to thank all of my new subscribers. I so appreciate it. We've had a lot of laughs. We're having a lot of fun, and I really enjoy meeting you. And some of you just started brand new channels, and we'll keep our fingers crossed for you, okay? Until next week, I want you all to have a sassy, classy, and confident week. And you take care of you.